What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today. We're on the road heading to Toronto, because I'm stuttering apparently. And we're playing the Blue Jays for 3 games. I went 1 for 11 in the last series there. Not great. We need to do better than that here in Canada. So, top of the second, still scoreless. I'm standing in batting .242 on the season. Bailey Ober on the mound for the Blue Jays. He throws 94 on the four-seamer, 89 on the cutter. First pitch from him. A little bit low with that cutter, and it's a 1-0 count.
1-0.
Bases are empty and nobody out here for me. So, second pitch of the at-bat. Low and away with a four-seamer. Another easy take for a 2-0 count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch here. Inside with a four-seamer, and it's a 3-0 count. I'm going to jinx myself here and say I should take all the way on this one. He puts one in the zone, and what do? Pop it up into short right field. Second baseman makes the play out there, and that's the first out in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, still scoreless, Anthony Santander at the dish for the Blue Jays. It's his second time at the plate. He drew a walk in the first inning. 0-1 the count for him with the bases empty and nobody out. Luis May on the mound for the Royals. Wind up and the pitch from him. It's a good shot into center field. That'll get down for extra bases. We'll play it on the ricochet off the wall. Throw in from the warning track is not good. Thankfully, Santander holds up at second with only a double on that play. We come back top of the fourth. It's still scoreless. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Bailey Ober still on the mound. There's one out and nobody on. Let's see what I can do in this at-bat. As the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a four-seamer just off the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch. There's one drilled out to right field. Right fielder running back towards the wall. Will he run out of room? No, he makes the play right on the edge of the warning track there. It's just another long and loud flyout for me. Bottom half of the fourth, Andre Jimenez at the plate for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He's got a 2-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Luis May still on the mound for the Royals here. Wind up and the pitch from him. It's a good shot into left center. It will get down for a base hit. We're going to throw to second. Maybe we'll get him, maybe we won't. We got him at second. How about it? You still got the single, but you got thrown out at second. We'll take that. That works for me. All right. We come back top of the seventh. Toronto now leading 7-0, so they opened up a can somewhere between the last half inning and now. And I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, and I need to just get on base. Bailey Ober is still on the mound for Toronto here. First pitch of this at-bat. Right down Broadway, and it's a no-doubt dinger into deep right field. See you later, baseball. Lands in the upper half of the bullpen out there and right. And we'll take it. It's home run number 9 on the season. 378-footer and 98.5 miles an hour off the bat. So Kansas City is now on the board. It's no longer a shutout, so that's a perk. Can we do anything else? Nope. Top of the ninth. It's a 7-2 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Ryan Yarbrough now on the mound for the Blue Jays, trying to close things out. He hits 89 on his four-seamer, and that's the quickest pitch he's got. First pitch from the lefty. And I'm swinging at a circle change well below the knees on the inner third. It's fouled away somehow, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch from Yarbrough. A swing again at a pitch, low and inside with a slurve at 72 miles an hour. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. A little quicker with the sinker there, below the knees again though on the outer third, and I fouled it away for an 0-2 count. Oh, will we see a 90-mile-an-hour pitch in this at-bat? Nope. Swing and a miss at a circle change below the knees. There's no pitches in the zone, but I still managed to strike out in that one. We will sim to the end of the game because we're not coming back from that kind of deficit in the ninth. 7-2 is the final score. And, yeah, I went 1 for 4 on the day with a home run, so that's a perk. But I'm only a career 182 hitter against the Blue Jays. Let's move on to game number 2, though. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Wow, my 31 RBIs leads the team. It's no wonder we're not doing great this season. 31 ribbies at the end of May is not a lot. Top of the second here with Ricky Tiedemann on the mound for the Blue Jays. And it's a 1-0 lead for Toronto. 1 out, nobody on. Tiedemann hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 91 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from the lefty. At the knees of the 4-seamer on the inner third. Gets the call from the home plate umpire. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch from Tiedemann. We foul away a 4-seamer on the outside corner. Man, he's got the edge of the zone figured out in this one. 0-2 pitch on the way. It's a bit outside with the changeup there. 1-2 the count. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. Oh, geez. Slider on my shins, and I swung at it anyway. There's a K next to my name. First one of this game. Not exactly something to be good at, though. Bottom of the third, Royals leading 4-1 now. Xavier Edwards is at the plate for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 1 on the day, 5 for 5 on the series. Holy cow, the guy cannot get out. 0-1 the count for him against Cole Reagans. Let's see what the windup and the pitch gets us. The shot into shallow center. Finally, we get Edwards out in the series. He is now 5 for 6. Wow. Top of the fourth, still a 4-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series. Ricky Tiedemann still toeing the rubber for Toronto. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Another 4-seamer at the knees on the inner third. Gets the call again, 0-1 the count. Wow. Second pitch now from Tiedemann. Down Broadway with a 4-seamer late on the swing, and it's a foul ball for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch. Just off the outside corner. Man, was that a tough take. 1-2 the count, as that 2-seamer just didn't catch enough of the corner. 1-2 pitch is a changeup low and inside. 2-2 the count. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat from Tiedemann. There's a ground ball to third. There's a ball in play at least. Throw to first is in plenty of time. And that's the first out here in the top of the fourth. Top of the sixth, we come back. Still a 4-1 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. Glenn Otto is on the mound for the Blue Jays now. He hits 95 on the sinker, 94 on the 4-seamer, 90 on the circle change. 2 outs, runner on first. First pitch here is a sinker on the outer third. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. It's now an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Otto. And we swing at a slider well below the knees on the outer third. Somehow got a piece of that and fouled it away. 0-2 the count for me again in a hurry. 2-strike pitch is a slider below the knees. Got the swing and a miss. There's another K for my season total. That's getting ugly here. Bottom of the sixth, 4-1 ball game. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the dish. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .271 on the season. Let's see what he can do with a full count pitch from Cole Reagans, as the bases are empty and nobody out. It's a shot into left center. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to second. I don't think he's going to try to risk it. He ain't that quick on his feet. So he's got himself a single to start off the bottom half of the sixth inning. Top of the ninth, Toronto now leading 8-4. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Ryan Yarbrough on the mound. And got a runner on first and 1 away. He's going to be looking for a ground ball double play. Not going to get it on that pitch. Sinker below the knees on the inner third. 1-0 the count. Surprise, dude. I remember how you pitched me in the last game. Second pitch from him. Oh, geez. Circle change below the knees, but I swung at that one like it was a fastball. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. One good pitch is all I need to make a game out of this here. We foul away a sinker just off the outside corner. That one was actually above the knees. That's one of the first pitches he's thrown me in this series that has been above the knees. The 1-2 pitch now from Yarbrough. And we pull one foul down the third base line. Still a 1-2 count, as I was a bit out in front of a slurve that was in the zone. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a sinker off the outside corner and a little bit low. Say hello to another strikeout. I got tons of those in this series so far. Toronto's going to take the win in game number 2, 8-4, the final score. And I don't know how that turned into a save situation, but I went 0 for 4 on the day with a perfect hat trick. 3 strikeouts and a ground out puts me at 1 for 8 on the series now. Only a 475 OPS against Toronto. That is ugly. We're going to move on to game number 3 here and see if we can avoid getting swept on the road. But first, we have a boss battle challenge. Zach Eflin is on the mound for Toronto today. And I really just want to get on base. If we're being honest here, top of the second, no score, nobody out, nobody on. Eflin hits 94 on the sinker, 90 on the cutter, and 95 on his four-seamer. First pitch from him. Outside with a cutter. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. At least I had a decent eye on that one. Let's see if that continues with pitch number 2 here. Right back up the middle, and we're on base. It's a successful dynamic challenge, and my second hit of the series. So that's cool. Bottom of the second. Royals are leading 2-0 now. Will Wagner at the plate. He's hitting 208 for the Blue Jays this season. He's got an 0-1 count against Shane Bieber. There's a runner on second, 1 away. Wind up, and the pitch now from Bieber. It's a good shot into center field. And we've got room to get to that one. We're not going relay, man. We're going all the way to third, but the throw is offline, so runner advances successfully to third on the play.
Batting eighth, the second.
Yeah, we know. Toronto won the first 2 games. Zach Eflin still on the mound, top of the 4th, 2-1 ball game. Kansas City out in front. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch of this at-bat. Gets the call on a cutter off the inside corner. Dude. Not cool, Blue. Not cool at all. The 0-1 pitch. We foul away a cutter that was in the zone. And it's an 0-2 count for me in a hurry. Come on, Big Shoots. Make a mistake pitch. That's not it. Curveball off the outside corner taken for ball 1. It's a 1-2 count now. 4th pitch now from Eflin. Even further outside with a curveball this time. 2-2 the count. That was an easy take. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Fouled away a curveball in the zone on the outer third. 2-2 the count. I was just a little bit out in front of that one. The 2-2 pitch. Whoa, tough take. Cutter low and away, just barely. And it's a full count here in the top of the 4th. Payoff pitch on the way from Eflin. There's one drilled to deep center field. This ball's got a chance. Center fielder makes the running play on the warning track. So close, and yet so far. It's dynamic challenge time here in the top of the 5th. Still a 2-1 ball game. Runners on the corners, 1 away. I'm standing in, hitting 241 on the season. I'm 1 for 2 on the day, though, and I definitely want to drive in a run. A sac fly will do the job here for the insurance run. Tyler Kinley now on the mound for Toronto, and he's got a 92-mile-an-hour slider, 98 on the four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. First pitch, tricky little four-seamer there on the inner third. 0-1 the count. If you missed the graphic there, I'm only hitting 193 with runners in scoring position this season. The 0-1 pitch now from Kinley. Slider on the outer third, got the swing and a miss again. And it's an 0-2 count. Good swing timing, but I couldn't make contact with that one. Oh, that is frustrating. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss on a slider below the knees on the inside corner. And there's yet another K for my season total. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 4 for 9 on the series. It's got a 2-1 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Let's see what Shane Bieber serves up for him. It's going to be a shot into left center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Will he go for 2? Nope. He's hanging out at first base again. So, we hold him to a single, but his bat is hot with us in town, that's for sure. Top of the 8th, we are now tied at 2. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 2 for 11 on the series again, just like the last one. Luke Jackson now on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's got a 90-mile-an-hour slider, 97 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch is grounded to the second baseman. It's a 4-6-3 double play to empty the bases and put 2 outs on the board. Not what we wanted to do there. We get a dynamic challenge in the top of the 10th. Kansas City leading 3-2. 2 outs, runner on second. Glenn Otto now on the mound for Toronto. And I want to drive in the run, dude. Otto still hits 95 on the sinker, 94 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from him. Right back up the middle. Oh, diving stop at the second baseman, but he's not going to get it to first in time. We have runners on the corners now with 2 away. I fail on the dynamic challenge, but I did get a third base hit, so that in itself is a small miracle here. And we will sim to the end of the game. It is not looking good. We shall see. Mason Miller comes through. It's a 3-2 win for the Royals to avoid getting swept in Toronto. How about it? We'll take that. Unfortunately, though, I only went 2 for 5 on the day for a 3 for 13 line on the series. And that one home run that I hit was my first against Toronto, so that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, the Royals are now 32-30 and down to 3rd place in the division. And that's going to be the end of this series, though. So it's going to be the end of this episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you tomorrow in our normal Saturday live stream.